Good morning. Welcome to Sanjay Godawat IIT Medical Academy. This is Subramaniam, Zoology faculty. Today, in this session, we are going to discuss that one of the vertebrate class, Aves. Okay, so Aves means these are birds, the organisms which are suitable to flying or aviation. So, first slide, first point they given. So, feathers. And most of them, ये भी important है, most of them can fly except flightless birds. Flightless birds में feathers or wings not well developed, remaining the organisms means birds which are able to fly, they contains the well developed feathers and wings also. So flightless birds which is not able to fly, उसका example say ostrich. So here ostrich कहाँ है? This is a ostrich. So this ostrich, and next one is one more thing is kiwi, and so casuaris, and next one is another one is penguin. We well know this one. These are the flightless birds. इसमें feathers ज़्यादा developed नहीं है. So इधर feathers है तो reduced feathers, body पे different variety of feathers नहीं होते, एक ही type of feathers इधर भी. So these are hairs like feathers. इधर feathers completely covered it is. So these are doesn't contains the well developed feathers, or feathers are absent in some organisms. So इधर है तो feathers and wings are well developed क्योंकि these are flying birds and these are flightless birds. Okay, so this is first slide about the feature of birds, that is feathers, presence of feathers. Okay, and next slide. So next point they given about their beak. Morphology में और एक point है beak. So what is this beak? Beak is a part of exoskeleton. These birds they contains the exoskeleton. Those are starts from the beak onwards. Beak, feathers, and scales on the legs, claws. These are the parts of exoskeleton. So they possess the beak. Different birds based on their habitat and availability of food materials majorly. The beaks are different varieties. In different birds, they have different variety of beaks based on their food habits. Some are which one? Ye carnivorous purely. So their beak is very pointed and it is curved, which is helps to pluck the flesh from the organism. This is a not non-vegetarian, vegetarian. So this will be also pointed to damages the seeds or fruits, easily to eat those things, or from the fruit seeds को extract करने के लिए भी ये beak ज़्यादा help करते. So based on the food materials, habitat and availability of food, so decides the shape and size of the beaks. Okay, so next another slide. Yes, the forelimbs are modified into wings. So limbs के बारे में discuss करने के समय में they mention that forelimbs. Okay, forelimbs means first pair of limbs. So these are modified as wings. So next another limbs, that is nothing but legs. So second pair of wings, second pair of limbs are the legs. They are useful for other purpose. We will see that later. First of all, here limbs are present क्योंकि these are tetrapodons, two pairs of limbs. Limbs are two pairs. So one pair forelimbs and next one is hind limbs. Forelimbs are modified as wings and hind limbs are as legs. And these wings are helps in the which one? Flying, and these are for walking. Next clasping. Next one running. Next one is swimming. So for various purpose they are going to useful. So here in this slide forelimbs के लिए, forelimbs are modified as wings. They helps in the flying. Flightless birds like penguin, if we observe that wings are reduced, they are useful for swimming. That is a swimming bird, penguin. Okay, so let us see that another second pair of limbs, that is nothing but legs. So various organisms may legs are like this one. So they given the hind limbs are generally have scales. So they are, legs are covered by scales. So let us see that here we can observe this one. This is scales. Pura digits also covered by scales. Where feathers are not covered on the legs, there which one is there? Scales will be there. Clearly we can observe this one. Scales are present. They protects the internal organs. And here also, if we observe that, scales these are, and here also. So here also minute scales will be present. Okay, so hind limbs generally have scales and are modified for walking. Walking के लिए help करते. Next one is swimming के लिए help करते. Next one clasping के लिए help करते. So clasping बोले तो क्या है? We can see that in next slide. So hind limbs covered by scales, forelimbs covered by feathers. That is nothing but wings are covered by the feathers and legs are covered by the scales. Okay, these are part of exoskeleton. So forelimbs, wings are helps in the flying or swimming. That is in the bird penguin it is. Next hind limbs are, legs are for walking. Next one is swimming के लिए and next one clasping के लिए and a few more also. If you observe that eagle, that will be going to capture the prey from the water, that is nothing but fishes easily with the help of these legs only. So they are useful for gathering of food also. And here duck, either web is there. Hind limbs, they may contain the web, and here also web will be present. This web will be going to help the organism for swimming. Okay, so next slide, either clasping or perching बोलते. Perching बोले तो that is nothing but hold the branch very tightly. If you observe that is a small birds, their legs are देखो stick like it is. So they contains the long lengthy claws and they are going to round the branch and very carefully they are going to hold the branch. It will be prevents the falling down. Okay, so this is clasping and clasping. ये banana flower को handle कर दिया. ये humming bird is a small birds it is. Okay, so this is called as a clasping. Legs are helps in the clasping, that is holding the branches of the trees. इसलिए birds कोई रेस्ट लेने के समय में कोई प्लांट से नहीं तो ब्रांच से कभी भी नहीं गिर जाते. So this is called as a clasping. Next slide. Yes, skin is dry without glands. ये point ज़्यादा important है. Skin is dry. Dry skin in reptiles also we can observe that. So here skin is dry without glands. इसमें फिर भी एक exception है. एक gland, that is, what is the exception here? It is एक gland, that is nothing but oil gland. Oil gland is present at the base of the tail. Base, ये word भी remember करना है, base of the tail. So these organisms contains the only one gland, that is called as a oil gland. ये oil gland को बोलते कौन सा? Preen gland बोलते. नेक्स्ट इसको ही बोलते यूरोपाइजियल ग्लैंड बोलते. Preen gland or uropysial gland. This is a preen gland or uropysial gland. So from this gland, a wax-like matter will be going to secreted. Wax-like matter, wax matter. So from this one, a wax-like matter will be going to secreted. This wax, if we observe that birds when they are leisurely sit on the branch, always they are going to touches their beak to the tail region. Why they are going to touches this beak to the tail region बोले तो इधर से ये wax को लेके then it is going to combing, that means applying that properly on their feathers, just like we are oiling or applying the gel or any other creams to the our body surface or hairs को इधर भी वैसे this waxy matter को this organism with the help of their beak they are applying to their surface. So then feathers becomes like colorful, lustrous बोलते, glittering they are, shiny they are, and they becomes dust proof, waterproof, and color भी ज़्यादा damage भी नहीं होते. So that is about this oil gland, preen gland, uropysial gland बोलते. So this is only uropysial or oil gland or preen gland present at the base of the tail. Okay, ये point ज़्यादा important है. Next slide. So इधर anatomy का characters से start हो गया. ये point भी important है. What is that is? Endoskeleton is fully ossified. Ossified means ossified. Osteo indicates that bone. So endoskeleton is made up of bones. Okay, already we saw that in fishes cartilaginous endoskeleton is there, that is cartilaginous fishes. Here it is bone, completely it is ossified, bony endoskeleton, and the long bones, not short bones, long bones has hollow, okay, cavities are there with air filled cavities. So bones contains the cavities, and in these cavities air will be going to filled. So that's why these are called as pneumatic bones. Pneumo indicates that which one? Lungs. This word indicates the lungs. So pneumo. क्यों इधर pneumo word use किया बोले तो our lungs and most of the organisms lungs filled with the air. So here these bones also filled with the air. So they contains the air cavities. That's why they are called as a pneumatic bones. So presence of pneumatic bone is the adaptation of aviation. So due to filling of the air in these cavities, organism weight will be going to decreases and automatically they are getting the buoyanciness. So that is the main purpose of this pneumatic bones. Most of the long bones in the endoskeleton, they are will be filled with this air cavities, air filled bones, pneumatic bones. इसलिए flying birds can reduce their body weight easily and they are getting the buoyanciness, means they are going to easily float in the air. Okay, so next point. Yes, another one is about digestive system. पिछले पॉइंट है तो एंडोस्केलेटन है, अभी डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम है का. सो डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम हियर contains the two extra structures. We may not observe these structures in other organisms. So those are, one is crop. This is called as a crop, and this is called as a gizzard. Crop and gizzard. These two structures are additional structures we may observe in the digestive system of birds. Okay, so here crop का usage क्या है बोले तो that will be going to store the food materials, digested food material, and pigeon like birds में this crop will be going to sends the milk through this one, and here एक muscular flap like structure होगा that is called as seri. Through that this milk will be going to secreted and that is given to the young ones. So that milk giving bird is a pigeon only, that will be helps to babies or young ones to brought up, but remaining birds में ऐसा नहीं होते. So this will be stores the food material and it will be going to mix with the properly with the digestive enzymes. And here also gizzard is also acts like a grinding mill बोलते. इधर properly food will be undergoes the churning movements and properly it will be going to digest. So these are the two additional structures. So one is which one? Crop, and another one is a gizzard. Okay, important point, we can remember this one. Next another one is circulatory system. Digestive system complete हो गया. Next one circulatory system. Circulatory system में इधर the given point is heart is completely four chambered. Completely four chambered heart is present in these organisms. Completely four chambered heart is present. Completely four chambered heart. Okay. Previously we know that from crocodilia, reptiles में crocodilia onwards, four chambered heart is there, and birds, totally birds without any exemptions, they contains the four chambered heart. So they are warm blooded organisms. Warm blooded are homeothermic organisms. Homeothermic organisms. Okay, means they are able to maintain the body temperature constantly maintain करते, इसलिए इसको बोलते warm blooded organisms. So they are maintain constant body temperature. Definition दे दिया. So ये भी important feature है इसका. Okay, heart completely divided as a 4 chambers. इधर देखने तो, so this is auricle and this is also auricle. This is ventricle, this is ventricle. These are the 4 chambers. And इसमें double circulation will be there. Double circulation में भी this is a complete double circulation, क्योंकि इधर पूरा ventricles also, auricles also completely separated, and there will be a separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated bloods without any mixing, a single drop also. So that's why they contains the highly developed circulatory system. Here we can observe that 2 points. One is heat conservation mechanism and another one is heat loss mechanisms. So 2 mechanisms here we have to observe that how these organisms they will be conserves the heat, they prevents the loss of heat बोले तो, so feathers के वजह से body is covered by the total exoskeleton, already we discussed that, feathers, and the next one is scales. These two are helps to maintain or prevents the loss of temperature. And next one is fat reserves in body. As we know that fat is the best insulator, so it doesn't exchanges the temperature, इसलिए polar organisms also contains the lot amount of fat just below the skin, that is called as a blubber. So fat reserves also. And next one, standing on one leg and sitting down. So these two also mechanisms which will be prevents the loss of temperature, body temperature, and maintains the body temperature. One is feathers, scales, exoskeleton, and fat reserves, and standing on one leg and sitting down. These mechanisms will be acts like a heat conservation mechanisms. And next one, heat loss mechanisms. Body may excess of heat was generated and it should be release that heat also. As we know that panting process dogs में भी हम observe कर सकते हैं. So birds they are going to in summer open their which one mouth, and here lower side of the buccal chamber will be going to oscillating. So panting process and fluttering neck muscles. So neck ko then it will be going to flutter, so it will be moves. By that also which one heat will be going to easily release it from the body, and they are going to maintain their body temperature. Okay. Now, this is about respiratory system. Respiration is by lungs. So, respiratory organs कौन सा? Lungs, major respiratory organs, highly developed organisms है ना, lungs. इधर थोड़ा सा specific characters है. So, air sacs mention किया इधर. Air sacs connected to lungs. So, lungs are connected by air sacs. And next one is they helps for the supplement respiration. ये supplement respiration word understand करने के पहले हम और एक चीज को डिस्कस करना ही, that is double ventilation बोलते. double ventilation. Let us see this internal anatomy of the lungs. So this is larynx, trachea ये पूरा. So this trachea opens into air sacs like structure, there is nothing but lungs. ये lungs से फिर भी number of bags like supported structures, these are called actually air sacs. So these are air sacs बोलते हैं इसको. Okay, so these air sacs totally 9 will be. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 air sacs will be present. Okay, so these 9 air sacs will be connected to the lungs. Either be mentioned kiya clearly. Okay, these are the air sacs. But in birds, alveoli are absent. In mammals like a human being, so we have number of millions of alveoli is present in our lungs. But here alveoli are absent. Instead of that, they contains which one? Ye air supported air sacs. Okay, so these air sacs will be stores the air. By this adaptation also, organism will be going to reduces the body weight. But इसका main purpose ये नहीं होते. They are going to helps in the double ventilation, and double ventilation leads to supplementation of respiration, supplementation of aeration or respiration. Let us see that double ventilation. So here double ventilation. Double ventilation में rough diagram I can draw here. This is a bird. A इसका beak है. eyes. These are the air sacs. So here, these are called as a parabronchi. Parabronchi बोलते हैं. So this is during inspiration. During inspiration here, this is a inspiration. Inspiration phase. By the contraction of muscles, वो पूरा mechanism अभी जरूरत नहीं हमको. What is double ventilation? We are going to discuss this one. So these air sacs will be going to expands. Then air sacs expand हो गए तो क्या होगा? There will be which one? Internally area will be going to increases, pressure will be going to decreases. So आउटसाइड से इनसाइड कंपेयर करने तो इनसाइड नेगेटिव प्रेशर होगा. देन ऑटोमेटिकली फ्रॉम द आउटसाइड एयर विल बी गोइंग टू एंटर. वाइल एयर एंटर इनटू दिस वन विच वन इधर एक वाल्व होगा दैट विल बी गोइंग टू रिमाइंस क्लोज्ड. क्लोज्ड. इधर दूसरा वाल्व होगा दैट विल बी रिमाइंस ओपन. सो द एयर विल बी गोइंग टू एंटर. इधर से first of all air will be going to filled into, this is a posterior air sac. Posterior air sac it is. Okay na? So this posterior air sac को air first of all fill करते. Then this air sac is anterior or cervical air sac बोलते. Anterior. Anterior air sac. This anterior air sac also expanded, no? Then it should be also filled. Then the air will be going to travel through these small pipes. These are called as a parabronchi. Parabronchi. While the air is going to travel through this parabronchi, parallelly here number of blood capillaries was arranged. They are going to exchange the gases. O2 will be going to exchanges with this one. Here actually क्या होगा? This deoxygenated blood will be going to traveling in this direction. Means we can observe here counter current mechanism. So then it is easily exchanges the counter opposite flow na. So then easily exchanges the gases. Then it will be get oxygenated. So this is the first oxygenation, first phase of oxygenation. Gases exchange will be going to takes place during the which one? Inspiration process. During inspiration process here. So this air will be which one? Deoxygenated. Already exchange हो गया. So this is the inspiration process. Inspiration में exchange of gases will be taken place in between the parabronchi and capillaries, blood capillaries it is. So next phase is expiration. So expiration में हम observe करने तो same diagram we are going to draw here. Okay, so here parabronchi. So this is a expiration process. Expiration. Now expiration में air will be going to sends outside. So इधर एरिया कम होना है ना, मीन्स एरिया कम होने तो pressure will be going to increases. Positive pressure inside the lungs and negative pressure outside the lungs. Then the air will be. So इधर एयर इधर से पूरा कंप्लीटली फ्रॉम पोस्टीरियर टू एंटीरियर नहीं आते. सो पहले सम अमाउंट ऑफ एयर विल बी रिमाइंस हियर, ये फिल होते, बाद में एक्सेस अमाउंट विल बी गोइंग टू कम्स हियर. सो ड्यूरिंग एक्सपिरेशन फेज इधर जो वाल्व है ना, सो प्रीवियसली द वाल्व विच इज गोइंग टू ओपन हियर दैट विल बी गोइंग टू क्लोज नाउ. This will be closed, and the valve here previously opened, now it is going to either close हो गया ना, either open हो सकते. Now the air will be going to travel from this one, from this air sac. Due to high pressure, the air will be try to escape from this one, but this valve will be going to close. Then second time, the air will be going to travel through this parabronchi and reach to this anterior air sacs. From there onwards, air will be going to, through the opening of this valve, it is going to escape from the organism. So, during the expiration and during the inspiration, two times exchange of gases will be going to takes place here. That's why it is called as a double ventilation. So here exchange of gases will be going to takes place. This is the second time exchange of gases we can observe here. So during inspiration, exchange of gases, during expiration, exchange of gases will be going to takes place continuously. So this continuous exchange of gases favors the organism for supplement aeration, means more amount of oxygen will be going to absorbed into the blood, and more amount of oxygen bole to more ATPs will be going to utilized, and more energy organism will be going to always active, and more ATPs are going to utilize, they will be helps to maintain or regulate the body temperature also. So this is the most advantage of this double ventilation process. Once again, I am going to revise this one. In the birds, actually 9 air sacs will be there. Already we saw that anterior, posterior air sacs. इसके बीच में भी और थोड़ा सा होगा, लेकिन हमको important है posterior, anterior air sacs. So rough diagram this is. इसमें ये air passage में इधर and इधर ये दो areas में valves are present. So these valves during inspiration, air will be enters in the trachea and onwards it will be travels. So इधर air enter होने का कोशिश करते, लेकिन the valve will be blocks the entry of anterior air sacs. Then it will not allowed. Then it is going to travel further, and there will be इसका परमिशन मिलेगा, then it is enters into which one, this is expanded air sacs. इधर क्यों air अंदर आ रहा है बोले तो there is a negative pressure, so from high pressure to low pressure air will be going to enter. इधर से फिर भी इधर भी low pressure है ना, so इधर से इधर high pressure to low pressure air will be going to travel. So to from which one posterior to anterior air sacs को जाने के समय में ये they has traveled to small narrow branchioles, that is called as a parabronchi. Parabronchi बोलते. So small tubes like this are. So these are parallelly arranged by which one blood capillaries. So their walls are very minute, so they has a tissue papers like. That's why here easily exchange of gases will be going to takes place. This is the first exchange of gases, then air will be gathered here. It is means the air which is gathered here, that is deoxygenated, means oxygen exchanged gas it is. So during inspiration the gases will be exchanged. This is the first exchange. During expiration also, during expiration the expanded lungs will be going to compressed. compress होने की वजह से इधर पॉजिटिव प्रेशर क्रिएट होगा. पॉजिटिव प्रेशर बोले तो दोनों में पॉजिटिव प्रेशर. सो इधर से एयर विल बी अगेन इट विल बी ट्रैवल्स थ्रू दी पैराब्रोंकी, इधर से इधर को एस्केप होते. देन एक्सचेंज ऑफ गैसेस विल बी गोइंग टू टेकन प्लेस सेकंड टाइम, एंड दोनों पे प्रेशर ज़्यादा होने की वजह से इधर वाल्व क्लोज हो गए ना, देन दिस वाल्व विल बी गोइंग टू ऑटोमेटिकली क्लोज. इधर से इधर दोनों साइमल्टेनियसली क्या होते, कंट्रैक्ट हो सकते हैं ना. दैट्स वाई हियर आपको डाउट आते, इधर से इधर प्रेशर इक्वल हो गए ना, पॉजिटिव प्रेशर होते ना, नहीं, इधर साइमल्टेनियसली व्हाट हैपेंस, ये वाल्व ओपन होते ना, इसके वजह से एयर विल बी गोइंग टू एस्केप फ्रॉम दिस वन. इधर का एयर भी जो है ना, दैट विल बी गोइंग टू, दिस इज नॉट डीऑक्सीजनेटेड हियर, इट इज टिल ऑक्सीजनेटेड ओनली. ओके, दे कंटेन्स द रिच अमाउंट ऑफ oxygen, this air. So it will be going to travel through this parabronchi, and the second time here exchange of gases will be going to take place. Then the air will be going to exit from the organism. So in the double ventilation, during inspiration and during expiration, continuously exchange of gases will be going to taken place. So this is the advantage of this double ventilation. I hope you understand this mechanism. This point is not mentioned in NCERT, but it is important, related it is. इसका end result only they mention that supplement aeration. Supplement aeration बोले तो more amount of oxygen always it will be going to available to the organism. Okay. Next one. So finally reproduction को आ गया. Sexes are separate. Of course, birds, male and female birds are separate. When we observe that surrounding, which one, peacocks, peahens, cocks, hens, those are males are more attractive than the females. इसलिए हम easily identify कर सकते. Sexes are separate, sexual dimorphism, and fertilization is internal. Of course, these organisms the fertilization is internal. Okay. Next one is they are oviparous. Birds are oviparous. Of course, we can add one more word here. It is all birds. There is no exemption in this case. So all birds are oviparous. So there is no birds directly giving birth to babies. Viviparous birds nahi, oviparous birds. And development is direct. Yes, here larval forms वगैरह नहीं होते. So sexes are separate, fertilization is internal and direct development, and these are oviparous organism. Egg से जो baby बाहर आते, that will be similar to the mother or same species. That's why it is called as a direct development. Now, examples. This is Corvus, generally crow. Corvus splendens, splendens बोलते, scientific name, crow it is. Next one, Columba livia, pigeon it is. This is only milk giving bird. Actually, milk बोले तो that is not milk, digested white color fluid it is. Through this siri, it is internally connected with the crop. Through this crop, this milk like fluid will be comes outside and it is given to the babies. Okay, so this is milk giving bird. And next one is a talking bird it is. So that is Psittacula indica, parrot it is. Next, yes, large bird, ostrich. Okay, so this is ostrich camellius बोलते इसको. इसका legs जो है ना वो camel जैसा होते. Okay, so this bird will be generally present in the desert organisms, not flying birds. So they have feathers. देखो कैसे reduced feathers will be present in this one. Large bird it is. Next one is Pavocristatus. So this is only male, peacock and peahen. Either feathers are long and feathers are reduced it is. Okay, peafowl or peahen बोलते इसको. So let us see that next slide. Aptodonitis, this is swimming bird, penguin it is. And next one, neophron. Neophron and neophron, two pictures I taken. According to NCERT, so this neophron, actually it should be a vulture, but it is not a vulture. It is American bald eagle it is. इसका specific character है यही. Head region will be white in color. White feathers will be there, and this is a eagle. But according to NCERT, neophron vulture they mention. But this is originally neophron, a vulture like eagle it is. It is in African countries. Okay, so but according to NCERT, neophron, vulture, this is only vulture. Okay, yes. Next slide. Yes, now time to recall our knowledge. जितना content हमको understand हो गया. So we are going to check that. Read the question and guess the answer. Question is gland present at the base of tail in birds is. So the gland which is present at the base of tail in birds is. So which one that is? First option, sebaceous glands. Those are present in our body. Next one, sweat glands. These are also present in our body, not in birds. And next one is oil glands. Oil gland, this is only the correct answer in birds. At the base of the tail, it is present. And next one, femoral glands. So this is also not present in the birds. So the correct option is third option, oil gland or preen gland or urophyseal gland. Okay, so next question here. Long bones of birds are. So what are these things? Not ossified. So this is ossified. Next one, pneumatic. Yes, long bones of birds contains the cavities, air-filled cavities. Those are called as a pneumatic bones. So this is correct option. Next one is cartilaginous. So those are fully ossified, not made up of cartilage, and totally solid. Solid they contains the air-filled cavities. So correct option is the second option. So that is long bones of birds are pneumatic bones. Next question is, yes, the additional chambers in the digestive tract of birds are. So digestive tract of birds contains the two additional chambers. Already we discussed that. So what are those two additional chambers here? Crop, cloaca. Crop correct hai, lekin cloaca galat hai. So next one is gizzard, cloaca. Gizzard correct hai, cloaca galat hai. Next one is crop and gizzard. So this is the correct option. Okay, so these two chambers are present in the digestive tract of birds. Next one is intestine, crop. So these are intestine, okay, present, but here additional exceptional character we are going to required. So here crop, okay, but intestine, it will be commonly present. There is no additional character here it is. So correct option is crop and gizzard, which are the special chambers, additional chambers present in the digestive system of birds. Okay. Next, another one. Another slide. So here, question is structures that supplement respiration in birds are. So structures that supplement respiration इन बर्ड्स आर. कौन सा सप्लीमेंट कर सकते? लंग्स नहीं होते. नेक्स्ट वन इज एयर ब्लॉडर्स नहीं है. एयर ब्लॉडर, स्विम ब्लॉडर, इट इज इन फिशेस, दैट इज कार्टिलेजिनस फिशेस. एयर सैक्स, टोटली 9 एयर सैक्स. नाउ ओनली वी डिस्कस दिस वन. सो दिस इज करेक्ट ऑप्शन. Air sacs that supplement the respiration. And trachea. Trachea is not going to supplement the respiration. So correct option is the third one. That is nothing but air sacs. Let us see that next. Next question, statement type of questions. Statement 1, the bird can maintain a constant body temperature. Yes, birds can maintain a constant body temperature. That's why they are called as a homeothermic organisms. So statement 1 correct only. Next one, statement 2, birds are cold-blooded organisms. Birds are maintain constant body temperature. That's why they are called as a homeothermic. That is a warm-blooded organism. But here they mention that cold-blooded organisms. Cold-blooded organism, this statement is wrong. So statement 1 is, so both the statements 1 and 2 are correct. नहीं है. So both statement 1 and 2 are incorrect. नहीं है. So ये दोनों गलत है. Next, statement 1 is correct and statement 2 is incorrect. So this is only the correct option we need. And fourth statement, automatically it is also incorrect. So in कौन सा first statement incorrect mention किया, second statement is correct mention किया, ये पूरा opposite है. So wrong. So correct option is the third option. Next slide. This is a match the following type of question. Let us see that column 1, column 2 क्या दे दिया. Column 1 में neophron, struthiocamelis, pavocrustatus, aptenodytis. These 4 given under column 1, and here it is common names they given column 2. So let us see that neophron. Neophron बोले तो vulture, ठीक है, vulture it is. Next one, struthiocamelis, that is ostrich. Fourth one. Next one, pavocrustatus, that is peacock. Third one. Next one, remaining कौन सा होते? Aptenodytis, that is the second one, penguin. Now, which option is correct here? A1, B4 and C3, and next one D2. D2, then fourth option only correct. Okay, so match the following. Fourth option is correct. Now, another question, find the incorrect match. This is also another type of question, another model of question. Find the incorrect match. ऐसा क्वेश्चंस भी आजकल पूछ रहे एग्जाम में. So this is scientific names and common names दे दिया. Crow, carvus, correct only. Next one, pigeon, columba livia, correct only. Next one is parrot, Psittacula indica, correct only. Next pigeon, pavo mention किया, pavo cristatus बोले तो that is which one, peacock है ना, so penguin बोले तो aptenodytis, so this is only incorrect, that is only correct option for us, so fourth option is correct. Next one, last class of vertebrata, mammalia. Let us see that what are the characters they given. So first slide, they are means mammals, they are found in a variety of habitats. Habitat बोले तो life supporting zone or living area, so habitat that may be polar regions हो सकते, ice caps, polar ice caps. Next one, polar ice caps बोले तो here it is, temperature will be 0 minus degree centigrade होगा. Next one is deserts, totally opposite, deserts here it is, temperature is always minimum 45 above होगा, 50 degree centigrade, more than that also. Next one, forest areas. Next one, mountains, and next one, grasslands, and next one is dark caves. So these are the various habitats, diverse एनवायरमेंट्स, डाइवर्स हैबिटेट्स. बोले तो ये पॉइंट से हमको क्या समझ में आना है बोले तो मैमल्स आर कैपेबल ऑफ लिविंग इन एनी टाइप ऑफ हैबिटेट्स और कंडीशंस. क्यों में ऐसा सर्वाइव हो सकते हैं, क्यों मैमल्स ही बोले तो दीज आर हाईली डेवलप्ड ऑर्गेनिजम्स. दैट टू मेन एडवांटेज इज दे आर एबल टू रेगुलेट देयर बॉडी टेम्परेचर. Due to this advanced character, they are able to survive in various types of habitats. So this is about habitat they given in first slide, first point. Next slide. So here it is. So they are in the aquatic habitats. These are the whales. Next one is dolphins. Next one is which one? Seals. So dolphins, seals also mammals. Okay. So these are the grasslands, forest areas. This is bats. Bat is also a mammal. It is not a bird. Flying fox बोलते इसको. So they are present in the dark caves. Nocturnal organisms those are. ये भी habitat के बारे में. Next slide is some of them have adapted to fly or live in water. Adapted to fly. Adapted to fly बोले तो this is bat. Okay, so they contains the one cloth like membrane like it is, so that is called as a petazium. It is present in between the which one, forelimbs and next one hind limbs body को attach होते, then it is helps as a wings जैसा air में easily float होने के लिए, fly होने के लिए help करते. So that is flying and live in water. So mammals as aquatic organisms. So this is a whale, blue whale, Balanopterus musculus, largest organism on our planet. Okay. Next, here, very important character. The most unique feature of mammals is presence of mammary glands. That is only milk producing glands बोलते इसको. Milk producing glands, they are known as mammary glands. So these mammary glands, they secrete a white fluid. Here mammary glands. This is a sheep, goat. Next one, this is a tiger, lions, and next one elephant. So these are contains these mammary glands by which they are going to secrete a fluid, white fluid. It is known as milk. That milk helps to brought up the young ones. Young ones directly they are unable to take the food material, and क्योंकि digestive system उतना developed नहीं है, so directly food देने तो उसको problem आ सकते, infection आ सकते, digest नहीं कर पा सकते, so then they are going to dead, chance is there. Okay, so that's why these mother organisms which has this mammary glands, with the help of mammary glands they are going to suckle the young ones, they are going to feed up the young ones, they are brought up the young ones. Even though in which one, human being also comes under mammals. So this is very important character. Most unique feature of mammals is presence of mammary glands. ये mammary glands क्या है? Okay, so we should know this one. Mammary glands क्या है? So mammary glands are nothing but modified our skin cells only. So हमारा body पूरा covered by which one? Skin, dermis. ये skin में we have two types of glands. One type is which one? One type is sebaceous glands. Sebaceous glands. ये sebaceous glands are going to secretes the substance that is known as which one? Sebum. Sebum, a oily matter produced, and this sebum useful for prevention of entry of microorganisms. ये sebum में एक antibiotic substance, antiseptic substance, lysozyme will be present. This will be prevents the entry of microorganisms into our body. First line of defense में आते. So this lysozymes will be helps the organism to prevent the microorganisms to enter and disturbs our internal environment. Means disease को prevent करने के लिए use होगा. Not only this one. Prevents the diseases, prevents the entry of microorganisms. One more thing is there, they are going to provides the moistness के लिए, wetness के लिए ये help करते. Then by that skin will be always soft. नहीं तो skin will becomes dry and rough हो जाएगा. So this is about sebum, sebaceous glands. And next one is there. This is only sweat glands. Sweat glands. So these sweat glands are going to modified. Actually sweat gland का function क्या है? Sweat glands are going to release the fluid that is known as sweat. इसका main function क्या है? Cooling effect to regulate the body temperature. But same sweat glands are modified and produced. Sweat glands are modified and they are produced as mammary glands. Mammary glands बोलते, mammary glands. So from this mammary glands only a white fluid that is known as milk will be going to produces. So this is the history of mammary glands. So finally what we can understand is mammary glands are modified sweat glands only, nothing but mammary glands. From this mammary glands, a white fluid that is known as milk, which will be helps to brought up the young ones. So you have to remember this point, must and should. Okay, NCERT में directly mention नहीं किया. Of course, it is related to this one. Next slide. Yes, they given about external characters, limbs. So they have two pairs of limbs. क्योंकि these are the tetrapodons, they comes under tetrapoda है ना, इसलिए limbs are present. Two pairs of limbs. These limbs are what for the limbs? They are for walking के लिए. Next one running के लिए, climbing के लिए, burrowing के लिए, and next one swimming के लिए, flying के लिए. So differently they are. So either if they observe that these limbs are going to useful for walking and chasing the organisms, running fastest running organism, and to hunt the prey organism, to catch that prey organism. And here it is burrowing organisms, and here it is flying के लिए ये useful होगा. So these are two pairs of limbs are present. They are performs the various types of functions like walking, running, climbing, next one burrowing, swimming, flying, different things. Next another point, skin के बारे में. The skin of mammals is unique in possessing hairs. So previously we saw that most unique feature, and here unique feature. Most unique feature बोले तो mammary glands, and unique feature, सिर्फ unique feature बोले तो that is possessing up hairs on the body. So generally we are going to observe that seals, whales, dolphins, they doesn't have any hairs on the body, clean shaved जैसा होते. लेकिन their babies, that is here seal का baby, pup बोलते इसको. And next one ये क्या है मालूम है? elephant का baby, so surface covered by the number of hairs. ये देखो cub. Okay, So lions, tigers, their babies covered with totally fur. Of course male lion after certain age के बाद उसका पूरा fur it will be going to fall down and it will be skin will be going to clearly expose. Of course in the head region it contains the hairs. बोले तो throughout life में hairs persist होने का जरूरत नहीं. At some stages of life they may must and should. So this is the unique feature of mammals. Most unique feature is mammary glands. Next, now anatomy start हो गया. Different types of teeth are present on jawbones. Different types of teeth are present on jawbones. So jaws are present on the jaws. Different variety of teeth. Those are called as the canines, incisors, premolars, and molars. So these are the 4 types of teeth. That's why it is called as heterodont dentation बोलते. Heterodont dentation. Dentation बोले तो arrangement of teeth on jawbones. So those teeth are different varieties, 4 varieties. इसलिए it is known as heterodont dentation. और एक भी ये teeth with the help of these extended structures, root, then they are going to deeply seated into the jawbones, in the pits of jawbones, that is called as a thecodont dentation बोलते. This is also in human beings, deeply seated teeth on the jawbones. So देखो इधर this is the half of the jawbones, इधर भी वैसे होगा. So ये half में 2 incisors है and 1 canine है, 2 canines, premolars and 3 molars will be there. So this is the adult human being का dentation. So milk teeth का, teenage teeth का dentation थोड़ा सा अलग हो सकते. So finally what we can understand is mammals, they contains the different variety of teeth on jawbones. So those varieties majorly these are incisors, canines, premolars and molars. They have different variety of functions. Based on their functions only their structure also will be decided. So shape, size, everything it is. Okay, next point. Heart is 4-chambered. Heart is 4-chambered, and this 4-chambered heart is present in these organisms. इसमें 2 upper one is called as auricles, lower one is called as a ventricle. So auricles, ventricles are present. They are homeothermous. Homeothermic बोले तो warm blooded organism. They are able to maintain the body temperature constantly. Okay. इसमें ज़्यादा स्पेसिफिक कैरेक्टर्स नहीं, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. ये पॉइंट भी वैसे. रेस्पिरेशन इज बाय लंग्स. Lungs. So these are lungs. Lungs contains the a tree-like arrangement. Alveoli. These are arranged. Okay. So here alveoli, small grape bunch-like structures it is. Their exchange of gases will be going to takes place. Next, sexes are separate and fertilization is internal. So they shows the sexual dimorphism. Sexes are separate and fertilization is internal fertilization. So male organism will be going to release the male gametes into female reproductive tract. There they are going to fertilize. So internal fertilization बोलते. They are viviparous. Viviparous बोले तो they are giving birth to young ones. Directly giving birth to young ones. They are not going to lays the eggs. But here some exemptions will be there. It is some organisms like this one, duckbill platypus, Ornithorhynchus anautinus बोलते. This is only which one egg-laying mammal it is. It contains the both reptiles का and mammals का character. Reptile का character बोले तो क्या है? This is egg-laying. And mammals का character क्या है? These eggs are going to hatch out and those babies are reared or brought up by the which one presence of mammary glands. It contains the mammary glands. इसमें ये belongs to prototheria. ये prototherias में एक unique feature is gynecomastism बोलते. So both males and females has present well developed and active mode mammary glands. Males also can give the milk to the young ones. So maximum organisms except this prototherians, duckbill platypus, all are viviparous. Development is direct. Indirect कोई stages, larval stages नहीं है इधर. Okay. Next, examples. So oviparity. Oviparous organism है तो Ornithorhynchus, that is called as the platypus, duckbill platypus, क्योंकि इसका bill, beak like a duck. So that's why duckbill platypus बोलते. Egg-laying organism this is. Next one, viviparous organisms इधर से start होते. Okay, kangaroo, macropus it is. So kangaroo it is present in ऑस्ट्रेलिया मेजरली. इसमें टेल जो है ना प्रेहेंसिल टेल बोलते, बैलेंसिंग ऑर्गन जैसा यूज होगा इट इज. ओके, सो इधर एक these are called as marsupials also. Marsupials, their abdomen region contains a brood pouch incubator जैसा स्ट्रक्चर है. सो यंग वंस कंगारू इतना 6 फीट्स होते ना, उसका बेबी इससे भी इसका साइज भी लेस होगा. जस्ट लाइक ए मस्कुलर पीस, इट कंटेन्स द माउथ ओपनिंग ओनली एंड ईयर्स ये पूरा डेवलप नहीं है, आइस भी ओपन नहीं होते. सो दैट विल बी केप्ट इन ब्रूड पाउच देयर ओनली. इट विल बी कंटिन्यूअसली, ये ब्रूड पाउच में nipples are present continuously. They are going to drinking that highly proteinous milk and they are going to develop होने के बाद ये बेबी को पाउच से बाहर रखते. Okay, so this is a marsupials, macropus kangaroo. Next one, pteropus, flying fox, bat it is, mammal, it is not a bird. इसको already हम discuss किया, petazium बोलते it is, petazium. These are also giving birth to babies and suckle the young ones, giving the milk to young ones. Next one, camelus, camel it is, desert sheep बोलते. So these organisms are well adapted for dry areas. Okay, mammals. Next one, macropus, monkey. Generally we know that. Okay, our ancestors like it. These are. Next one is ratus, rat it is. Generally household rat. हमको मालूम है rats. Next one is canis, dog it is. Either scientific names plus common names, very important. Felis, cat it is. Next one, Elephas maximus, elephant. Next one, Equus caballus, horse. Next one, Dolphinus common, dolphin it is, mammal. इस पे hairs नहीं होते, लेकिन इस babies they have, means by birth they have hairs. After some days it will be going to shedding. Next one, Balænopterus musculus, blue whale, largest organism in our planet. Next one, Panthera tigris, tiger. Panthera leo, lion. Okay, Panthera tigris को हमारा national animal भी consider कर सकते. Okay, so these are the examples. Now time to recall the knowledge what we acquired. So let us see that questions what they given. Yes, read the question and choose the correct option. First question, most unique mammalian feature is. Most unique. So इधर word मैं clearly mention किया आपको, most ये word पूछा या इसका बिना क्वेश्चन है. सो इधर most पूछा, most unique mammalian feature is which one? होम्योथर्मी ये नहीं होते most unique. Next one, bony skeleton नहीं होते. Next one is four chambered heart. This is also not there. From crocodile onwards it is. And mammary glands. So mammary glands only present in these mammals. So this is a most unique feature. So fourth option is correct. Next one. Yes, see the question. An oviparous mammal in the following is. Oviparous mammal. अभी हम discuss किया ना? Yes. This is a platypus बोलते. Platypus, duckbill platypus. This is only correct one. Kangaroo. It is not a oviparous, but it will be less the immature young ones. Immature young ones. Those young ones was matured out of the body in the brood pouch. That is only marsupium. Next, ये गलत है. Next one is a flying fox. It will be going to give the birth to babies. Next one, blue whale. So directly it is giving birth to babies, not oviparous, viviparous. So oviparous organism, platypus only. Next, another question. Mammary glands are modified. Yes, mammary glands are modified. Which glands? Sebaceous glands दे दिया, गलत है. Next one is sweat glands. Yes, this is only correct. We have to bubble this one only. Next one is there, preen gland. So this is not present in the mammals. Birds में होते. Femoral glands. So these are also not present. So these are sweat glands are the modified mammary glands. Next question, see this one. National animal of India. अभी हम discuss किया. That is Panthera leo. नहीं है. Next one is Camelus, nahi hai. So next one is Panthera tigris. Yes, this is only national animal of India. Next one, Balanopterus. Nahi, this is not national animal of India. So correct option is the third one, Panthera tigris. Next question. Yes, here match the following type of questions दे दिया. अभी हम देखने तो इधर इसका साइंटिफिक नेम्स वगैरह डायग्राम से मैच करना ही. सो इधर फर्स्ट वन इज कौन सा, बैट. बैट है तो टिरोपस. सो इधर ये 3 होते. यस, ये 3. नेक्स्ट वन बी, विच वन, मैक्रोपस इट इज. बी 4. नेक्स्ट वन सी, whale. whale बोले तो Balanopterus musculus 5. and remaining D, duckbill platypus it is. Ornithorhynchus anatinus. Ornithorhynchus. So that is the first one. इधर Oryctolagus cuniculus mention किया. Oryctolagus cuniculus is nothing but rabbit only. So which option will be correct? A3, B4. A3, B4 and C5 and D1. So second option will be correct. So this is match the following type of question. Let us see that next one. Yes, statement type of questions they given. So first statement here it is birds and mammals are homeothermic animals. Birds and mammals are homeothermic animals, correct only. They are able to maintain a constant body temperature. So that's why they are called as a homeothermic. So both options are correct. So birds and mammals are homeothermic animals. They maintains the constant body temperature. So both statements, both statement 1 and 2 are correct. Okay. So कौन सा option, first option is correct. Next question. Yes. So today a session complete हो गया. Thank you so much. We are going to meet in another class with another topic.